hoops. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA is trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
Six on the shot clock. Screen by Edey. Shoots over Reed. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. DiVincenzo can't hit. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Reed. DiVincenzo with it. Now Randall. Defended by Jackson. The rebound by Jackson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. NBA, they're tough.
Yeah.
Memphis making a switch here. That one misses.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Wells off the drive.
And B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Memphis leading. Aldama with it. Randall's in his pocket. No good with the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. Randall with a steal. And here comes the break. Edwards to three. Gets the three ball to go.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
There's a screen. Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Pass to Edwards. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
He's off on the layup. Minnesota in the lead. A shot from the mid-range. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Aldama. Pass to Moran. Some nice ball movement by Memphis.
Watch him.
Now guarded by McDaniels. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 1:27 left in the first quarter. And here's Randall. He's scoreless. Shoots from the elbow. No luck on that one. And here's Memphis. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. Outside Reed. All alone. And it's in there. Reed's got his second basket.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Aldama. Pass to Wells. DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside Reed. Ooh, it's stolen away. That'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. It's Minnesota. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
And the growth of Jackson Jr. is downright scary, especially defensively. This guy has been upping his game, and no opponent is happy about that.
Now here's Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Clock at 6. Here's Randall. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Reed sets a screen to the middle. A slam dunk by Reed.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's Randall after the basket by Memphis on the other end. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
And Minnesota with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Jackson, the screen. Now Aldama. The three ball. McDaniels with the rebound. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards on the go. And Edwards slams it in.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is high.
Yeah, go ahead. You got the club.
Higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. The 3, Randle. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson, the screen. Morant with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Back to Aldama. From behind the arc. First shot won't go. Minnesota leading by 6. .127 left in the second period. McDaniels. Good D by Wells. Jackson left side. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Morant. To end the drought. Reed with the rebound.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Here's Edwards. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Wells. Launches it with the putback. Aldama outside. From deep. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Yeah.
And here's Memphis. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. .12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. They set a pick with 4 on the clock. Oh, and Reed with a block. So we conclude the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment are a lot easier said than done.
Here's Randall. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Morant. Out left to the wing. Nice D from Reed. Here's Edwards. He's got 5. To the inside. Here's Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. And Morant clears the board. The Grizzlies on offense. Aldama outside. Jackson the screen. Down low. DiVincenzo with a steal. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Morant with it. Plenty of space. That shot off the mark. Here's Edwards. Into the lane. The layup off target. Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant looking for an opening. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Aldama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Stripped away. Aldama. It's good on the putback. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Randall on the screen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. A story of 2 halves last season for the Grizzlies, Richard. At the All-Star break, 2nd in the West. But things went south down the stretch.
Yeah, specifically their defense took a turn for the worse. They barely made the postseason and only to get swept by the Thunder.
4 on the clock. Here's Aldama. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Left side, Edwards. Reed for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. For the tie. And it's all tied up.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call time out here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Morant. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And they double up Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Knocked loose. DiVincenzo with the steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
And he sinks the second.
He does enough to give them the lead. Every point critical here with the game in the balance.
Outside Morant. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. Aldama. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morant's gotten his second bucket.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. The 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
16 seconds left in the third quarter. Up top, Aldama. Inside. Off target at the rim. Here's Edwards. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. It's Wells on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. And Edwards, here we go. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
The tenacity from Edwards. I mean, I love when he attacks the basket like that.
To the right side. Edwards comes with a double team. Back to Morant. Connects from downtown. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Minnesota with the ball. Reed sets a screen. Left side, Edwards. And he recovers it. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota with possession here. Pass to Reed. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Reed's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen. Here's Morant. Driving in. And he banks in the layup.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living. Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Up top, Aldama. Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Minnesota. To the middle. Here's Reed. Randall outside. Edwards looking it over. Reed sets a screen. From deep. Morant pulls it down.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now. Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Now Edwards. Now Randall. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, a rugged competitor. Randall's teammates trust his ability to make plays in big moments.
Morant! DiVincenzo pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Reed sets a screen. Here's McDaniels. Left side Reed. Randall draws the double. McDaniels! Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trapped.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Refires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McDaniels with a rebound. And 1:01 left for the fourth quarter of this one. Randall! Reed. Rebounded by Jackson.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Morant from close range.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
It's Reed with a drive.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That'd pretty much do it.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. 11 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Memphis winning this one. They played the villains.
Every day some new beefing with my right now, but life still lit. Riding down the strip, $500,000 whip. 5 M's for the kid for ice like this. Everything I want to hit, I scratched them off the list. Ask about me, word around the town. Won't get my heart, I'm putting you down. I'm not a simp. Big OG, I'm him. Park the back the lamb and then go GLE, I'm trip. Catch it. We ain't nothing like them. Only you know that rap come through the rack, no tent. Hustler got them racks back, man, my pockets was stacked with lit. All blue hunters look like flapjacks, now it's a duffel in my knapsack. I don't go check my track record. At 18, I was a 7-figure after tax. I spent the ticket on boat, I wiped and that was facts. On Twitter, don't believe the hype, I put my life on wax. I made it back in, blew that the same night as sex. I wake up and go get that cake, I ain't the type, relax. Me, Dank Rails, put a lick 3 ways to get a... What's the name, like a freight train? On the track, don't play no games, mention my name, we caught them the same day on Max. Better not listen to what them fans saying on them apps. I ain't snitching on my mans. Soon as we hop out that van, that's a... Crazy, give me a like NCAA, blitz. I don't appreciate it, but he switch out like he crazy. I'm mad cause he made me, I was at the rent. 10K for the fit, I'm too wavy. 29, I'm rich with 3 babies. Pinky ring, the wrist cost 380, really made it. Yes, I evaded, mouth shut, you know how we played it. Now I'm MIA, might be Vegas, thank God I went legit, swerve. Swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve. Thank God I went legit, swerve.
Top 5 lister, double S drifter. And you know I came with it if she cute with the lip shutting like missiles. Act right, you can get the Nissan Sentra.
We'll see. The Houston Rockets. The Memphis Grizzlies. Oh boy, we've got a good one for you right here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Now here's Morant. Can't cash it in from close range. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always been a...
Hey, how about that?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Morant with it. Six on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good work there as it goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Outside Durant. Picked by Smith. Durant, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
And it's Morant missing. Outside Eason. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Şengün. And Morant clears the board. And now Memphis on the break. Here's Wells. Here's Jackson. Rockets with a rebound. And here's Eason. And stolen by Morant. And they're on the run. And then Morant with the dunk.
He's got an elite combination of speed and athleticism. Morant, he is special when he gets out on the break, though.
Thompson scanning the floor. Rebound by Jackson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Memphis head coach. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Oh, sweet move. Second chance effort. Smith left side. Here's Şengün. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And here's Durant to the left side wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Memphis leading. Jackson on the wing. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Richards, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key. Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Wells. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. Rockets trail by 4. Eason with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Smith left side. Cleared away by Wells. .119 left in the opening quarter. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Good D by Şengün.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. .51 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Wells. Out to the wing. To the inside. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 8.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Thompson right side. And now Memphis on the break. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
On the wing, Finney Smith. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Floats one. Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. Outside Durant. Now Thompson. Screen by Durant. Thompson, no good. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Misses the layup. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Looking at the Grizzlies last year, all of their top 14 players in minutes played were in their 20s.
Yeah, in some ways it's a good thing. Bodes well for the future, but I think they could use some veteran leadership at times. It's a tough balance between youth and experience.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. A couple seasons ago, beset with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Giving those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, thank you. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. He plays that 3 and D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner 3. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
It's Wells on the wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Shoots over Jackson. And another miss by Houston.
See, that miss right there is why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Now here's Durant. Outside Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Right side, Finney-Smith. No good from outside. Memphis leading by 6. Outside Morant to the paint. Here's Aldama. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Jackson. Now here's Durant. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Durant. From the line, the Rockets with another miss. And there's 1:38 left in the second. Up top, Aldama. Pass to Jackson. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Greg.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Here's Edey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Finney-Smith. And another miss by Houston. Grizzlies lead by 8. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A shot to stop the run. Now Morant. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. And here's Jackson. The three. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Finney-Smith. Out to Thompson. Picked by Smith. Back to Finney-Smith. Up in time. And the first half now in the books. Memphis ahead, up by 10. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Rockets trail by 10. Thompson outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's the fast break. Pass to Wells. Goes back up. The three sinks the tray. Wells has got 5 points.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
It's Durant with a drive. Off target at the rim. And Finney-Smith over to help. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Takes it inside. Outside Finney-Smith. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Offensive rebound. Screen by Edey. The teardrop. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Can they get it? Houston gets it back. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
This is the length that Durant provides on the offensive boards. Love whenever he puts it to use like this.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
On the wing, Durant. Durant draws the double. Up top, Thompson. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Over Edey. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Grizzlies lead by 15. Here's Jackson. Guarded by Durant. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Pass to Smith. Outside Finney-Smith. Now Durant. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Morant off the drive. Durant with it. Durant draws the double. And here's Shepherd for three. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Shepherd's got 5.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Three-pointer. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 14. No good off the back of the rim. And here's Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Morant. Misses in close. And so it's Houston with it. Outside Durant. And here's Shepherd for three. The shot no good. Memphis leading by 14. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Graham.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Up top, Aldama. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Jackson, the screen. And the dunk by Jackson.
Another show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do with the rim.
Thompson right side. Oh, stolen by Morant. The steal. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Assist goes to
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Puts up a three. Gets the three to fall. He's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Finney Smith's shot is off. Aldama right side. Gets it off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds.
Houston. 17.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Rockets trail by 17. Looking to end this cold spell. Durant taking it in. Close.
Oh, come on, KD. Go easy on him. Goodness.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Jackson on the wing. This one for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And that one's good by Durant.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Houston. On the wing, Finney Smith. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Shepherd. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Morant. And here comes the break. And the basket by Aldama. And the Grizzlies lead by 18. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Finney Smith. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Inside. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes Ja Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Left side, Finney Smith. Three-pointer. Aldama grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Morant looking around. Oh, he misses the easy stuff. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Finney Smith. Plenty of space. The rebound by Jackson.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
And here's Morant. Jackson outside. Left side Wells. From deep. It's cleared away by Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Not that time. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, he misses the layup. Rockets trail by 17. Durant inside. Oh, he misses the layup. And here's Memphis. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And there's a pick. And stolen by Durant. They double team Durant. Thompson outside. Can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 17. Now Jackson. It's Wells on the wing. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaren Jackson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
From the baseline. The rebound by Jackson. Down low. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Finney Smith. Book it!
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Memphis with the ball. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Morant uses the glass on the layup. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson.
Survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing. Remember that it's all in your head.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future.
Today free all the guys I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, now these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds, how that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone, our month is poor till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad sale and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it say streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave you in a room with me, I have it eating cherries on my hand like damn who is butter. My so bad I don't even wanna yes I'm talking about and you can't have a back, I love this. For the team, bro, swing, got swing, just like a baby dude. Got the kitchen if you can't take the heat, I make a soup, put his like him. We don't wanna know no don't eat pork chops. Phone that made his heart drop. Keep up till his phone catch. Life ain't fed. I cannot forget, all the fake live to 100, and all the real gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers, I don't wanna talk, cause that's sweet. You feel a way about what I say, then you too, I made this beat. Ain't free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball on care if she tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed these on my cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as I'm outside with the zoo shit, never see home. We the squad, we all beat the odds. How that's unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is porch till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a sale and leave all type of in the phone. Got caught on the got left with his out, so can't come back down. If a talk slick, then she WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this, but a friend in the background. And the won't mind her business. Somebody tell this it's nap time. It's time for sleep. If I spend all my time with you, how the I'm gonna have time for me. Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only you, and I think you lying to me. Hey, D thing, they don't know how I get off that. They ain't never wanted to everybody. I am the realest you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm still playing with it. I ain't got a rap. I can really let the beat talk.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer/rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. Slat!
You ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back too close. You ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the in the yard. Spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select. Don't come around to me. Better come correct. Different lives that we lead. I'm in the Nike check. In a bag of Louis V. Two on the Mopeds, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me, trust my brothers from way back from the north, it's the in the yard, spend it like they owe me. Talk or the show, it's that stress to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when the pocket's too deep. Who's on the Mopeds, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even on me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the in the yard.
That nigga getting dragged. Oh my god. Right, he's spinning.
It's probably like a day. If I gotta fight for love, then it's like I don't even want it.
Known to let them just like my dog.
Help me, baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? Baby, can you help me? I'm trying to get my life together. Leave these alone. Pray to God I can lead the street. This get more than old. Baby, please don't leave me. Every day I'm hard, getting more than cold. I'm tired of me. I'm top like provolone. I'm trying to run my digits up at the same time. Watch what the on. I call you ain't picking up. What the these be on? I just went about 14 acres. You stay up in the mobile homes. Need a bad I put my focus on. He tried to end my career. Truth be told on my homes. So many bad up in here. Which one of them up? I'm balling on all these. Same court that the Lakers on. I'm more up than all these. Baby girl, my paper long.
That nigga said, get any money of it, I'm gonna take it and gone.
Say you got my back, but it's that
Let's see if you can really move.
Can I keep it real for a second, but baby, would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same since them. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look your my house. Thought with me, look, playing mind games, trying to trick my mind frame. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. Hit the gas, you hear that wine, ain't it? I'm talking way before I got signed, baby. Why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. Promise to stay down with until my go blind, yeah. Told you I'm done with all that cheating, stop that crying, yeah. Same I said it last time, but I ain't done yet. Another I told you I'm out here getting mine, yeah. So you I'm on the way, but I'm still ain't yet. Bought you another whip, but you still speak on what I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, want you to really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you wanna me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look your in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, that look stuck with me.
It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis. As the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Wells with the steal. Holmgren with the steal. Taken away by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing. unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Morant.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what they want to see out of Jackson. Getting out on the break and just busting it up the court.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Memphis shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And the technical free throw is good.
Already an MVP caliber talent, Morant is all about continuing to get better, as well as competing for titles. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Just 2 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Woo-hoo, that's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Outside, Dort. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. And slam dunk by SGA.
Woo-hoo-hoo, the burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Back to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Now, here's SGA. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Holmgren outside. On the wing, Williams. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And another turnover here by Memphis. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson with the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And so here's Memphis. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. Wells with it. Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Williams looking over the floor. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jackson. At the top of the key, Aldama. Wells. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And still a close game. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Now, here's SGA. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Battling inside, it's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Memphis moving that ball around. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Inside, Dort. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. And here is Williams. He takes it in. Double team on Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 5. Baseline jumper. The shot by Wells, no good. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Grizzlies making the shot. Misses the layup. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Aldama gets the bucket.
Well, that's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the miss by Ja Morant. No good again, just 3 for 10 with that miss. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Taken away by Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. They get the rebound. Pass to Wells. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you, Kevin.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And they double up Morant. Here's Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Thunder with the lead. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
.127 left in the second quarter. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Wells. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Williams. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies on offense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And Memphis making a change here. .56 seconds left from the first half of basketball. And they double up Morant. They could use a bucket. Edey.
Thin when the double team's in place like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. With the putback. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got his first points of the game.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
The shot missing. It's a tie game in Memphis. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
15. Oklahoma City. 15.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Up top, Edey. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Over Hartenstein. Edey can't hit. Now SGA. Looking to get back on track here. Holmgren. That's short off the rim. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, can you always depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And the dunk by Edey.
Yeah, in football they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far. Gilgeous-Alexander unstoppable off the drive.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Pass to Jackson. It's Edey atop the key. To the middle. And the dunk by Edey.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now here's Williams. Here he goes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Morant right side. Jackson from long range. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to SGA. And the rejection by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
No good on the second free throw. And the Thunder NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
Back to Morant. Up top, Edey. To the inside. In the center of things, Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. On the wing, Williams. Back to Caruso. That three off the mark. Memphis leading. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Pass to Caruso. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And the dunk by Edey.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
Holmgren gets the bucket. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. Morant with the steal. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Now into the lineup for Memphis, number 7, Santi Aldama.
Caruso with the ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies out in front.
The Thunder, 25.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Thunder trailing by 4. And Williams, here we go. Can't cash in from close range. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson misses. And the Thunder with the possession here. Caruso, no good. Morant outside. Inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oh! And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, SGA. Holmgren the screen. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Back to Morant. Morant off the bounce. Just 4 to shoot. Morant. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. The shot from the low post is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Boy, it looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. Let's do it, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's Morant for 3. Edey. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Now Dort. From outside. Down he goes for 3.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it misses. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They lead by 1. Now Edey. And he jams it in.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Now Jackson. Edey outside. From deep. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Thunder trailing by 3. Holmgren the screen. SGA into the lane. A three-pointer. Good.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Now Edey. Here's Jackson. Now Morant. Now Edey. Gets it to go. Down low.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
Now Caruso. Three. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander driving. Jackson outside. Now Morant. Here's Jackson. SGA with the steal. Caruso.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Morant outside. Takes the three. The long shot, no good. And they commit. An intentional foul. See another one of those so that can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Got it.
I like how assertive he was, making his presence felt on the interior.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he comes up empty at the line. And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
You would think I'm a... First of all, I ain't never... I'm out of the way cause I'm trying to get rich. On B, you be making me sick. Why the f*** you willing to... I can have whoever I want. Just hope your lady ain't on my list. This beat make me wanna... Where my money at? I don't feel like Big Meat. I don't feel like... I'm Baby Chief. Soon as I get back to the... Thought I was lacking. Came through... It's tough on computers. I don't hang with no civilians. All my... I'm the king of it. I'm the ruler. Tryna eat out it. I ain't no average kid. I'm really on different. First of all, this ain't no diss. The last time I checked, if I want that, I'ma have that. That watch up. I'm not a rapper, you kid. I got rich off of talking my... I've been rich off of taking them risks. This make me... If I had one wish, all of they... Why the f*** you friends with... Stand over them. All sharks and piranha water... Big meat. I don't feel like... I'm Baby Chief. Soon as I get back to the crib, I'm for... Thought I was lacking, came through...
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you said to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports. As we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. And here's Morant. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams that execute at a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed. Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are his first free throws of the game. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Clock at 6. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
To the wing, right side. On the take. Pass to Jackson. Over to the wing. From deep, Morant. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Holmgren. Now here's Morant. Back to Aldama. They double him with Holmgren. From deep, Morant. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Jaren Jackson Jr. was the topic, and Coach was impressed by the tape. He said, the more I watch of Jaren, the more I'm convinced he's the best defensive player in the league. He does so much for their team, and we're going to have to be hyper aware of his weak side help tonight. Coach isn't alone on that appraisal. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Wells with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And there's a 3-second violation. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Down low. Holmgren. Memphis with a rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And that misses. That would have put him up. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Out to the right wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
He's off on the second. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Caruso with it, guarded by Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Grizzlies trail by 4. And stolen by Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis missing. And we're going to have a jump ball. Here's Williams. Misses off the left iron. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Left side, Morant. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 4.
Business, Sports Center, Rodeo put a killer. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something? Pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on it. Catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill. I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga on it. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo on it. Boy, we been a little homie. Having ganger on him. I ain't never